Whenever I am in the country, I never wish to leave it. And when I am in town, it's pretty much the same.
This part of the country is a very long way.
Say what you will about its delights. Thank you. In a country neighborhood, the society is confined and unvarying.
Well, for the most part, I prefer shooting to fishing. Can't understand a man who likes fishing.
The hills hereabouts might almost be mistaken for mountains. And I find mountains to be very dull. They lack refinement. Do you not think so, Miss Darcy?
I am sorry, I did not hear you.
Do you not think so, Mrs. Gardner?
Oh, yes. Yes, indeed. Nature was much at fault when she provided mountains.
I can't abide a mountain.
I'm most eager to take up your kind invitation to fish here tomorrow, Mr. Darcy.
My dear Charles, should you ever build your own house, let it be in the style of Pemberley, but nearer home.
And how is your family, Miss Eliza? All your family?
They are well enough, I think.
You think you do not know?
In family life, we sometimes know only what we are told, and not the truth of the matter. They tell me they are well enough.
It is above 8 months since we all met. Not since the 26th of November. We all danced together at Netherfield.
Pray, Miss Eliza, are not the militia now removed from Meryton? They must be a great loss to your family.
They are gone to Brighton, but we manage without them.
Your little sisters have not followed them?
There is a wild grandeur of scenery hereabouts, Miss Darcy. You must find it very different from the south.
The scenery is different, but the friends remain the same. How very ill Eliza Bennet looks. I never in my life saw anyone so much altered as she is since the winter. She's grown so brown and coarse. Louisa and I were agreeing we would not have known her. But then I confess I never did see any beauty in her. Her face is too thin, her complexion has no brilliancy, her features are, well, they're not at all handsome. Your coffee's over there. Her nose lacks character. There's nothing marked in its lines. Her teeth are tolerable, but not out of the common way.
Of whom can you be speaking?
Eliza Bennet. And as for her eyes, which have sometimes been called so fine, they have a sharp, shrewish look, which I confess I do not like at all. Her dress was out of fashion, it was much worn, and it was creased. I remember when we first knew her in Hertfordshire, how amazed we all were to hear that she was reputed a beauty. And I particularly recollect your saying one evening, she a beauty, I would as soon call her mother a wit.
Yes, but that was only when I first knew her. And for many months now I've considered her as one of the handsomest women of my acquaintance.